posture. This one's a little bit more subtle on the details, but is really good for isolating energy along the spinal column. So this is Simhasana, which means lion's pose. This is the passive form of Simhasana. There's another variation, Simhasana, which involves the opening of the mouth. But we're going to do the one with the mouth closed and the eyes closed. So the focus on this posture is going to be starting energy at the center. So we consider the center of our energy being at the navel. There's of course different beliefs and different thoughts related to this, but in this practice we're considering the center of our energy field at the navel. And then we're going to expand energy from the navel towards Ajna Chakra and Mooladhara Chakra, and then compress back towards the center. So it's a movement between contraction of energy and expansion of energy. You start the posture in Vajrasana. And the key feature of this variation of Vajrasana is to have the big toes touching. So that when we separate the knees, the big toes still remain together, but the inner arches support the buttocks. So from Vajrasana, big toes touching, tops of the feet on the ground, buttocks resting along the inner arches of the feet. You're going to separate the knees to wider than hips distance. Now you're not going to go the full width. If you're really flexible, some people are really flexible within the hips, and they can spread the legs really wide, but we want to have a good base. So only separate a little bit wider than hips distance to give yourself a solid foundation. Then from here, the hands come to the ground inside the knees. Now it's an external rotation of the hands, placing the palms flat on the ground. And then we're going to activate a movement that is focused along the spinal column. Now, it's working through the lumbar spine especially. And with the movement, it's a contraction, again, a contraction of energy towards Manipura chakra, and then an expansion of energy outwards towards Ajna chakra and Mooladhara chakra. So just to demonstrate, I'll show you first forward, and then you can see from the side as well, so you can get an idea of how the spine is working. So the contraction of energy towards Manipura is going to happen when you pull the chin into the chest and lift the pelvis to vertical. The belly button is squeezing into the spine, which flattens the lower back. So this is the contraction of energy towards Manipura, and then the expansion of energy outwards towards Ajna chakra and Mooladhara is going to happen when you pull the shoulders back, lift the chin to the sky, and tilt the pelvis forward so that the tailbone is coming out from underneath the heels. This is happening with the breath. Exhaling, chin to chest, belly button in towards the spine. Inhaling, chin to the sky, arching through the lower back. So this is what the posture would look like from the side, so that you can get a good idea of how the spine is moving within the posture. So the exhalation, chin to chest, the lower back flattens, the shoulders compress forward, which decreases the area of the chest, and then inhale, lower back arches deeply, try to lift your tailbone out from underneath the heels, and then raise the chin to the sky. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Repeating this as many times as you feel comfortable, and then when you want to meditate on the movement of energy after the posture, coming into Vajrasana.